ladies and gentlemen, imagine not being late as an Aiden. That's all I have to say. Welcome back. We're driving more trains. It's going to be great. How's everybody doing? So yeah, we're getting started. Valley Forge Railroad. It is 5 in the morning. We've got $10,000, and we technically could. I know I am very late, but it's 10 minutes. It's not that bad. Come on. But yeah, it is 5 o'clock in the morning on the Valley Forge Railroad. We've got $10,966 in the bank, and we need more because we want to expand this railroad and keep just grinding it up. But it's never enough. So, how are we going to fix that? Well, we're just going to keep driving more trains. The best way to fix it. All right, so what do we have to start the day off with? We have all of these cars here that are going to a variety of different places. I'm just telling you guys right now, it sounds like I'm talking through a tube. It may be that I'm vaguely congested because of the cat. Possibly? Is that it? Or, do I sound better when I do this? Let me know. Yeah, I may, and when I say I may, I mean I've already prepared to sell the caboose because I'm not using it for anything, and it's extra money just sitting around. But for the moment, let's get VFRR numero dos out on the main and out of the way of the locomotive we're going to use for passenger service. No, it's very echoey. Interesting. I wonder why. Oh, hold up. Let me know if that's any better. For whatever reason, because we use my computer for every live stream that we do, I have to adjust the settings every time. So sometimes things are a little wonky. But yeah, nonetheless, let's move this guy forward. Perfect. Nice. Love it. Yeah, no. There were 2 microphone inputs on for whatever reason. So that is why I was so echoey. Let's just bring this guy right over the logs. And get him rolling there. But yeah, how's everybody doing this evening? What have y'all been up to? I've been trying to get work done. It's barely been happening, but we're getting there. Ads done. Things are looking up. That's what matters. You will have to take at least me to the Train Botanical Gardens, because that sounds exactly like my vibe. Just saying. Just saying. Nice. Yeah, I did see the video. That looked like an awesome spot to check out, so I'm very interested in joining a trip to that because that sounds fun. Answer on Dogman Katana question. I have not checked in with Mattis about that yet because I've not seen him today, but I don't know if we're still doing the Dogman hunt, or is that, I guess that's what, how many years off? So we probably still are. I don't know. I will have to further check on that, but I will keep you updated and let you know. We're sending that guy off, and then after him, let's get this guy rolling. See if 10 car lengths is enough to get that guy out where we needed to go. And we'll bump this guy up in speed. Let's get the locations here so we can jump around as needed. Whittier Depot. We got 60 passengers waiting. Flare there. Nice. 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 Did you... Aha! You didn't move because of that. But it doesn't matter because we're going to run you on manual now. Alright, let's see. Where's everybody going here? Ella, Bryson, Appalachian Hardwoods, Whittier, Stenzel, Whittier. Interesting. 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 Scott coming along next month. I'd love to see her. She can stay with me while you attempt winter camping. Great question. Also, Thornbury of Cat is Captain Cat in Black Flag. Does that mean we can call you the skinny conductor? Sure. I don't know if I would consider myself skinny, but you can call me that if it makes you happy.
Let's go and move. I think we're gonna need to go backwards here. I think it's the most sensible option. Do that. That's fine. Yeah, I do not know if Kat will be joining for the Tennessee trip. Primarily because I feel like she had work that she needed to get done. But I will check with her. I will check with her in the not too distant future about whether or not that is something that she will be doing. Does the game lighting follow real-time lighting? Not necessarily, unless you somehow manage to link it to your time zone. I do have it running at 1-to-1 real-time right now, just because, I don't know, in the early morning steps, I tend to like that. But yeah, no, you can kind of set it to whatever you want to set it to. Oh, okay, question, would a katana be effective against one? You know, depends. Is the katana on fire? That would be my follow-up there. Oh, I forgot to set the switch. I'm an idiot. What up, literal trash? Hilarious name to use. Just gotta say that. I really hate forgetting to set the switch, honestly. Big whoops, big unfortunate scenario kind of vibes. But I guess it is what it is. Thornbury, do I know your Dogman story? I don't think I do. So feel free to educate me if you would like. Sorry, I've met you in person. I'm built like a fat conductor. You are definitely the skinny conductor. You know what? Fair enough. I'll take it. I appreciate it. I don't think you're the fat conductor, but I do appreciate the compliment where I can get it. I'm not gonna take it away from myself here. All right. I'm thinking about doing that. Damn, what were the last two again? here, Stenzel? How much of the map do you have? Not much. I've kind of intentionally left myself off of most of the map so I can build up enough cash to like get the locomotives I want to then deal with like the coal and pulpwood and all that stuff, because I know that takes a lot and the trains can get heavy quickly, and I'm still very early in the game. So yeah, handbrake stuff, thank you for that, I appreciate that. I was in Bend, Oregon at the time. You were in Bend and you saw it? Bend's a cool spot. I like Bend. Haven't been there in a while. Stenzel, Whittier. Let's try to think on this. Alright, this time I'm not going to forget to throw this switch, like I almost always do. Yeah, honestly, that probably makes the most sense. Alright, we're gonna get weird with it here. It's gonna be a little convoluted here, but bear with me. The Beast Fight Shag Me, great movie, made a lady watch it the other night. How was it? I haven't seen any of the Austin Powers movies in a long time, honestly. Probably since like middle school. They could not be really. Yeah, no, definitely not. I remember them being funny, but I also remember exactly why you're saying what you're saying right now. They definitely could and would not be released today. Alright. What's our passenger load looking like for this morning? Not a ton of people, but Santa Fe Type Engine will be your friend, but even they will struggle on Red Marble with a reasonably large amount of cars. Once you unlock Andrews, the west end of the line. So, question. So, I am running mods on this, and one of the mods is the Western Maryland 734H9. How does that fare if you're familiar? Because from what I can tell from the tractive effort, it is as another railroader YouTube puts it, a chonker. Oh, that's way further than I wanted to go with this guy. And this is why it's bad for me to not pay attention. Although I did get extremely lucky there that I didn't explode something. First stream, much love, brother. God bless. Thank you very much, John Fitz. I appreciate it. Welcome to the train car. Take a seat, fella. Yes, sir. But yeah, John Deere boy, I love the decapods. I think they're fun, but there's something about consolidations I really love as well. Specifically, this one in particular, even though I know it's not the most powerful thing in the game. And I was thinking about once I get there using the Big Emma, whatever number I end up putting on it, as kind of like a main commuter train with just like a long set of either the Pullmans or the Osgood Bradleys, and then running the Pacifics as an express between the depots rather than every stop. Don't know if that's a valid option. I know a lot of people say that the freight is where it's at, which, like, understandable. But I've been able to make good, consistent money off of passenger service, at least at this point in the game. So I don't know if that's just by the nature of the way I'm playing it or what. But yeah, just questions I have, thoughts I have. End of track, letting this guy fill up a bit. Stopped. Looking good there. Let's kill your speed a little bit there so we don't absolutely derail. Not familiar with the mod, but if it has a lot of tractive effort, it should do okay. If it's one of the articulated engine mods, you'll have issues with wheel slip if you set it right the full regular versus. It is not. It's it's just a big consolidation. It's like the C55 with a much bigger tender and another 10,000 pounds of tractive effort. So that's what I'm thinking. It's not crazy much more expensive than that. So that's kind of generally what I'm thinking about. Gomba's got to get up at 4:30 tomorrow for work, so I'm going to go to bed soon. Good night, y'all. Understandable, dude. Thanks for stopping by in and of itself. And good luck tomorrow, because that sounds brutal. Oh, good. That switch is already set. Nice. Why do you need more money? Because I've only got 10 grand here, and the cost of extending the road is 7,500. And if I want to extend the road while also getting the locomotives needed to haul all of the freight that I'm going to get once the extension happens, I'm gonna need more cash. That's why. 10-hour day too. Woof. Never fun. Not ideal. I am sorry, but hopefully it's a good one nonetheless. Sleep well, Gom. Alright. Wait, I'm an idiot. That's right. I wanted to put the other two on the front. Here we go. Doing this again. Never let me run a actual railroad, please. I can run a locomotive. Don't let me run a railroad. Right, let's do it again. Nope. Part of the issue is I keep taking my hands off of like the part of the keyboard I need to keep them on, which is never a smart idea, but you know, that's life. All right. Now that we are linked up and ready to go, I'm going to see if this guy's ready to roll. 34, 25, 20. Yeah. How many people are pricing right now? 91. We'll let it ride. We'll go to double real time speed, and we will kick this guy off road. Forward 35. Let's give her a go. If it's north of 60, hold up. If it's north of 60,000 pounds of tractive effort, it should be relatively comparable to the Santa Fe or Berkshire, probably more akin to the Burke. Yeah, it's pretty close. I think it's like 68. So it's just under the Santa Fe. Although I think it's still good on medium curves. I could be wrong. Can't really remember. All right, Stenzel, Whittier, Ella. Appalachian hardwood. I think. Believe it or not, I think the way to do this is going to be to have this guy come on back. Yeah. And then we'll send this guy forward. Yep, that makes sense to me. All right. Alright, Pumpkin said this is in 2012, so forgive my memory. I was running at night down a road where there was no woods in sight in front of me or behind me. Then I was transported to this plane of reality where there was this surrounded woods, and I looked up and saw what was a wolf with human eyes that was the size of a deer. I got spooked and turned around and ran back out. I was doing that, it opened its mouth and it said, "Wait." I got out and ran screaming wolf. That was all I remember. Damn. Yeah, I would have been scared as shit if that happened. So, good on you for being able to have the wherewithal to find a way out of that situation, because that is creepy as hell. Glad nothing bad actually happened to you. So, that's a positive. But yeah, geez, wow. That's a lot. This is also why I believe in pocket dimensions, she says. Yeah, honestly, don't blame you. I had had that experience, I would definitely be pretty open to the idea. That's for sure. Oh, come on. Did anybody see me hit that switch? Because I am fairly certain I hit that switch. There we go. Was that so hard? I don't think so. All right. That's a pretty paranormal experience, so... Oh, it was? That's wild. I'm remembering. Okay, yeah, so that one does need to go. Alright, yeah, we're going to be doing more switching here than I thought. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Will this be enough? How much kicking and Dutch dropping do you do when you're switching out industry to the yard? Probably less than I should be, considering I thought this was going to be fast enough. It's probably a good indicator that I should be doing more in terms of practice overall. I think it'll be enough, depending on how much momentum it's going to lose in this S turn here, but yeah, it's painfully slow. Come on. I believe in you. Come on. Come on. Damn it! Nah. All right. Come on. Still? Oh, wait, no. Whoa. Alright, I'm going to take a moment to read some of y'all's chats real quick. Let me look. Secretary tape shut the door, closing at night with no one around. Doors are really heavy and the school's Catholic. Interesting. All good, no worries. Yeah, Catholic schools, having been to one when I was much younger, there's always something interesting going on there. John Deere boy with, as long as you keep the kicks and drops under like 5-6 miles an hour, you should be good. Also, shift R in first person on the back of the car helps you out of a hairy situation when the car's walking this much. Good to know. Good to know. Thank you for the heads up. Public saying it was Secretary tape shut the door closing at night. Yeah, okay, yeah, I read that earlier. Nice, yeah. Cakes, I'm on vacation and just going to let this play in my pocket while I walk around downtown Disney so you can watch this. I appreciate it, Cakes. Thank you very much. And then Kellen, so what's everybody doing for dinner? I'm rocking a bag of lettuce with some balsamic and olive oil. That sounds phenomenal. Kat made some soup earlier, so I had that, which was also phenomenal. of the downsides of me forgetting that the Ella House track is there. Means I have to do more unnecessary switching. Oh well, such is life. Have I ever looked at 3D wooden puzzles? I have not, personally. How many times am I gonna forget to throw a switch? That's really what I want to know. Because that seems to be like my favorite thing to do. Hello. If you swing over here, you will be on the air. To those who are watching, a cat has entered my domicile.
Hello.
Wait.
Hello.
Can you see yourself in the little corner there? It do be dark. It do be do.
It's a high quality camera angles to expect from the worst stream ever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Incredible. This isn't the worst stream ever. This is the worstest stream ever.
Why is it the worstest stream ever?
'Cause you're not in it, so it's worse.
No.
Yes. But now it's better because you were in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Improved.
Stick your head a little more forward. Like more forward.
Forward.
There you go.
There we go.
Throw me the yellow cars are a good op for a Dutch drop. Back all the way into that switch. Cut out air. Pull forward once you get to the 5-6. Cut the cars and haul it. Throw a switch behind you. I see what you're saying. I'll give it a shot. Make sure to keep the switch line so the engine gets it. Yeah, 100%. Right, yeah, wrong switch. Probably should have picked up a little more speed than that, but hopefully this will be enough. Worst case scenario is as long as it gets past that switch, I can get behind it and push it if it needs a little bit more. Kellen says, "Good evening, my captain, my captain."
Good evening, Mel.
Kellen, I don't know if you heard her, but she said good evening. This is painfully slow. I know it's painfully slow because I did it wrong, but nonetheless, it is painfully slow. Tell me 2 cars. Yeah, let's go. It's always a good day when you open Instagram and see a bunch of the e-thoughts you follow are collabing. Incredible. Incredible take. All right. Yeah. Johnny Boy, yeah, I'm imagining the more I do stuff like that, the more I will get a little more daring with the speeds, as you're alluding to. But I think the first thing I need to get better at is actually switching the switches I need to switch. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was 4. Cool. Before I continue to do that, this guy needs to connect up. 'Cause, yeah. What are you giggling over there? Incredible. Okay, I'm glad that I'm not the only one that seems to be running into the whole switch clicking issue. Because I was really, with the amount of times that I have somehow messed that up, I was really genuinely starting to think that I may be losing my mind. But definitely glad to hear that other people are experiencing that as well. JDB, have you used the Atlantic for passenger yet? Because I know everybody recommends it, but there's something about that wheel arrangement that really just annoys me for whatever reason. So everything about me makes me not want to use it. I'm debating using the slightly better 10-wheeler up until I get to the point of the Pacific, but I don't know how much of an expansion of the road that would actually entail or how crazy that would be. So we're gonna see. I'm also not entirely convinced that these two are not directly on a collision course. Hey, looks like we might be in luck. Although, that was definitely quick for that switch. I thought it would slow down for that switch, but guess not. I used to use the Atlantic as a mainline passenger engine, but I've since relegated it to the Alarka branch passenger engines once I unlocked the Alarka and got another big passenger. Yeah, that makes sense. Did you just use the Pacific, or what was it? What?
I just don't realize the giant monitors today.
Oh. Oh, you hadn't noticed that, had you?
For no apparent reason.
Yeah, no clear and concise reason. You can, like, put on a light if you like, what?
This is the bare ass bachelor fridge I've ever seen. What is that gave you?
It should be in there.
It's not.
I don't know. Oh, maybe it's in the back of my car.
Chat, I gave this man a giant bowl of lettuce. It is not in the apartment.
I thought I brought it up here. Maybe I was being a goose. I don't know.
Shit.
Shit. Well, when we go down for a workout, I'll grab it then. You want to head down in like next 10 to 15? Cool. Two express passenger trains with big passenger cars behind a Berkshire, a long way from St. Andrews. Oh, nice. Yeah, I feel like the Berkshires would be fun for fast passenger. I was messing around with that in the the free play, like, sandbox mode. That's what it's called. And it looks good. Giving me shit over there? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you gotta love the Polar Express vibes. Kellen said that's why you're the skinny conductor, because you're talking about working out and I'm looking at the Popeyes menu. Honestly, respect for the Popeyes menu. Although, I feel like I've had Popeyes once and I didn't love it. Have you ever had Popeyes?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I don't like a lot of fast food.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, the only Popeyes I've ever been to was in like a back corner of an alley in Manhattan. And it was at like 11 o'clock at night. And, needless to say, well, it wasn't the best vibe.
I feel like as a general rule, southern chains of fast food restaurants are better than northern chains.
What are you defining as northern and southern chains?
Well, like I think like southern
Here, come here.
like an In-N-Out burger or a Popeyes or a Bojangles. Like you give me a Bojangles biscuit, I'm in heaven.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never heard of Bojangles before this conversation.
Oh my god.
What is Bojangles?
Bojangles is a fast food restaurant, but it's like one of the suburbs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So wait, what are the? I thought I would consider In-N-Out a West Coast one, not a Southern one. Personally,
Southwest.
are there not In-N-Outs in the PNW?
I don't think so.
Kellen, you could tell us. This train serves Popeyes? Patty done did it. It does. Yeah, I thought. Oh, In-N-Out. We were in Texas and there was In-N-Out. I was trying to remember where we were traveling recently that there was an In-N-Out.
Until very recently, Sonic was a Southern too.
Don't think I've ever eaten at a Sonic. I'm not gonna lie.
Shocking.
Are you a big Sonic fan? You just want to collect the rings, don't you? Ding. Gotta catch them all. I know, I'm just crossing references to and fro here. Yeah.
Imagine if Sonic was a Pokemon though, like a Pokemon that got loose somehow.
Honestly, it makes more sense than any other thing I've heard.
It makes a lot of sense.
You heard it here, folks. Heard it here first. Sonic the Hedgehog is a loose Pokemon. Something about the term, like, loose in that regard. Like, they're on the loose. Like, just makes somebody sound like rabid. Like, oh, they're loose. Yeah, it's a bad scene. That's a bad scene for sure. Kellen says In-N-Out is garbage. Five Guys in and around. Yeah, I will agree wholeheartedly that Five Guys is better than In-N-Out, no question.
Okay, yeah, but that's like comparing, like.
Yeah? Let me hear it. Comparing what?
Give me a minute. It's like a really shitty. Is there like a shitty seafood restaurant?
Oh God, I hope not. That sounds scary. Shitty seafood restaurant.
Like a fast food. Long John Silver's. So like that's like comparing Red Lobster to Long John Silver's. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie, I've never been to either. I thought they were the same tier.
I have no idea.
Is there a difference between?
I never grew up going to either.
I love how you made like a definitive statement about these two restaurants, like wholeheartedly. You're like, I've never been to either.
Comparing the fucking Red Lobster to like the McDonald's fish fillet. You know what I mean? Like sure, I'm sure in fact Five Guys is better than In-N-Out. However, I feel like I shouldn't have to take out a loan to get a burger.
However, consider the following.
Consider the following.
Oh, wait, what do you mean take out a loan?
We're in Portland.
Five Guys?
Yes.
How?
When was the last time you were at a Five Guys?
I don't know, a couple years ago maybe? It's like the same as what you'd get at like Rebel Hill or something.
Which is not fast food.
It's fast food in the speed, not necessarily the price.
Not the price.
But also, like, you could say the same thing about any of the bowl places, whether that be, you know, I mean, Moe's has the best deal, but like Chipotle or even some of the what's it called? Like the poke places and such. Bless you. Like they're the same price range as Five Guys for sure.
I am obsessed with how you say Five Guys.
Why?
It's just the cadence.
What do you mean?
It's not. You know that. You know that clip of Dave Grohl, rest in peace. And he was talking about how Christopher Walken introduced them on Saturday Night Live.
Oh yeah, Foo Fighters.
That's how you say Five Guys. You don't say Five Guys. You say Five Guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Five Guys.
No. Just say it.
Well, now I feel insecure about how I say Five Guys.
You're like Five Guys. like
The Five Guys.
Five Guys. That even is. Shit ass.
Oh,
Finest.
Foo Fighters.
Five Guys.
Oh. Well, it sounds weird to say Five Guys because
That's how everyone says this. That is literally how every single human being says the name of that restaurant.
Five Guys. Well, now I'm going to purposely say that. I hope you know this. Ladies and gentlemen, Five Guys. Burgers and fries. Incredible. Oh, that's funny as shit. Kellen's asking if you just besmirched Long John Silver's.
I would never. So I've actually never been to a Long John Silver's. So
I-
I
it-
can't besmirch them.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard Kat, but she said she can't besmirch them because she's never been.
I was just trying to think of a cheap seafood restaurant, and
What are seafood restaurants?
well, Red Lobster is a seafood restaurant.
I've also never. Are there other than those two? Are there any? I'm asking y'all as well. Other than those, are there? Do they exist? All right, here we go. We're getting spicy with the speed now, JDB. Let's go. We got it. What was the question, Kellen? What are some seafood restaurants, like specifically, not even fast food seafood restaurants at this point, just like seafood restaurants that exist
That are chain.
that are chains? Yeah, because like you can have standalone one-off seafood restaurants that are just kind of like, all right, yeah, it's like that's normal. But like, what are chain seafood restaurants? And not, I would say we're probably ruling out local chains, right?
Well, chain's a chain.
Well, I mean, is there more than one Chikara?
No. That's not a seafood restaurant. That's a sushi restaurant.
What is sushi?
Do not be doing this right now.
No, it's a valid question. You know it.
It is an Asian food restaurant. It is not a seafood restaurant.
Interesting. Well, then what are you considering seafood? No, so like it's a legitimate question.
Like, sushi is seafood, but I wouldn't say that a sushi restaurant is a seafood restaurant because a sushi restaurant is definitely its own specific brand of restaurant.
Okay. That still doesn't answer my question.
What are you asking me?
What is a seafood restaurant? The question I've asked you 6 times now.
Like a Red Lobster or a Long John Silver's.
Right? Are
or
there
a
any
Bubba
others?
Gump Shrimp.
A Bubba. Okay. Is Bubba Gump a seafood restaurant?
Yes.
Okay. There we go.
I'm going to shit.
Me? Shitting. All right, hang on. We got some thoughts. We got some questions. We got some comments. AI waypoints allows your engines to do semi-complex switching moves on their own without needing to micro AI yard. If you're not on the American Spider Watch, I recommend the AI waypoints. Say if you have mods, they shouldn't be affected by the switch, nor your save screen. Okay, yeah, JDB, that was my biggest question because since now I'm using mods, I felt like I had heard that it could be affected by that, so that's good for me to know. Kellen says, as a single white man, I feel the prices at Five Guys is completely acceptable for the amount of food you get and the quality. Thoughts? Fair. The lady says fair. AJ404 says, I love me some Sonic. The strawberry cream slush is my new obsession.
That sounds good.
Is there even a Sonic around here?
Yes.
Given your reaction to anything I've said about Sonic tonight, I should have known that you would have been fully aware
Yeah.
of any Sonics that live that live near here. Patty Dunn did it. Says Sonic has fun drinks, but that's about it.
So, I don't disagree. That is pretty much their whole thing. Drinks, but I would say drinks and ice cream. So if you're counting milkshakes as drinks, then yes. If you don't count milkshakes as drinks, and you then Sonic has both good drinks and ice cream.
So is Sonic a dessert place?
No, it's definitely a fast food restaurant. Like, you can get burgers there and I think chicken tenders. They're kind of known for more doing tater tots than fries, although nowadays you can get them both.
Okay.
But, like, where they shine is in their drinks and their slushies and their milkshakes and their ice creams.
Got it. So you're going there. You're going there for what you're getting for dessert, but they have good food otherwise.
They do, yeah. Like, I've had some of their food, but their food is not the reason that I go there.
Got it.
The shakes are the reason that I go there.
Shakes.
Shakes.
Okay, that makes sense.
And the cherry limeades. Oh my gosh. A Route 66 cherry limeade. That's all I need.
Okay. Kellen says Long John Silver's, Skipper's, Kettlefish, Captain D's, and Red Lobster. Not gonna lie, I've never heard of any of those before. Have you?
No, Captain D's is definitely a new one.
And he does say Bubba Gump counts.
Yo!
So, well done. Well done. John Deere Boy, certain mods don't like the experimental branch, but most are fine. Biggest one that I think that doesn't play nice is Rail Loader and its dependent mods. Got it. So the downside is I do believe I'm using Rail Loader for almost all of the mods I run, which is not many either. But, you know, as you do. As it goes. Okay, so we're stopped here. I'm gonna switch that to back to real time. This is in a position where we have a lot of switching to do over here. That's heading up to go get the Lumba. Johnny Boy, one quick question before we wrap up. Would you recommend extending to Robinson Gap or Silva first? Because that's kind of where I'm at. I'm still between Whittier and Bryson, and I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do. I like the idea of hauling coal trains, but from what I understand, the pulpwood and extra logging you would do at Silva is a lot better. So let me know. Rail Loader is the mod that you need to map mods, like changing how the tracks are set up. Asset Loader is probably one you're thinking of. I used both. I'd say Silva. Okay, cool. Good to know. Yeah, I've used both, and I'm not sure for what, of all things. But yeah, I might mess around with it, and we'll see what's what. I might, worst case scenario, I might make a different save for that. But nonetheless, friends, I think we're gonna wrap it up because Kat and I have to get to the gym, and it is 10 o'clock, so we're going to be lucky if we get there at this point. But,
Oh, we're getting there.
oh, we're getting there. Incredible. What are you eating over there? Where'd the spoon come from?
I've been eating off the spoon this entire time.
What do I have that is edible with a spoon?
Hot cocoa mix.
You're a fiend. You are a monstrous fiend. But I'm impressed. I'm impressed nonetheless. Yeah. Thank y'all to those who came out and watched. Thank y'all to whoever decides to come back and rewatch upon the recording. And yeah, I'll probably do another one of these later in the week. I may play some on my own, so there may be some updates between now and then of things that happen. But I'll try and not do anything too big while I'm not around with y'all. But again, thank you everybody, and I will see you next time.